Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mikkel. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm going to talk about the crazy chronicles of my life. I've had some crazy episodes in my life. Okay, so I'm going to talk about an episode that I would say this episode happened to me. I was in the 8th grade. Okay, so in the 8th grade, I met two friends. I met two girlfriends, and one of my girlfriends, she talked on a chat line and talked to older guys. But I was like, you're in the 8th grade, you're 13 years old, and talking to men that is 28 and 30. At that time, I was shy. I was shy and scared to get on the chat line and talk to guys that's in their 20s and 30s. I was scared and shy to do it. Okay, so one day she told me that she was talking to this older white guy. I think he was about 32. And she told me to call him because I think she was trying to call him, but he wasn't picking up. She couldn't get in contact with him, and she didn't know where he was at. I was so nervous because, like I say, I didn't talk to older guys. So I was so scared and nervous about it. But she asked me to do it. I was like, oh, but I did it. I got myself together and I did it. I called there and a woman picked up. Some woman picked up his phone. And she said he was in jail. And my friend was like, what? She said he in jail. I was like, yeah. She said that he's in jail, so that's the reason why you haven't heard from him. And so I did that. And like I said, after that, I guess I got into peer pressure and I started calling the chat lines. I started talking to older guys on the chat line. And so I got into peer pressure and I started following behind my friend. And like I say, at that time, I liked white boys. I loved white boys and white guys. I mean, I'm not racist. Even now, I love all types of men. I love men from all different types of races. It don't matter. But at that time, I was really hooked on white boys. I don't know. I guess I was attracted to them and I like their style. Yeah, it was something about them that attracted and drew me to them. Okay, so like I say, I started copying off my friend, and at 13 years old, in the 8th grade, I stopped being fast. I was fast, and I was on the chat lines. I was talking to older white guys. Okay, so I met this white guy on the chat line. I was 13. No, no, no. At the time, no. At this time, I graduated. I was in the ninth grade. I was 14 and he was 28. He's a white guy, 28 years old. And I think he was a nurse. He told me that he was a nurse and worked at the hospital. So over the chat line, we exchanged numbers and started talking. We liked each other. I felt like we had a good chemistry. I enjoyed talking to him. I enjoyed our conversations. So we started talking, and I met him because he lived very close to me. So I met him. I went to his apartment. We met, talked, and he went down on me. He did oral sex on me. Yes, I'll say that. I'll be truthful and honest. He did oral sex on me. And we kept meeting up and stuff. But during that time, I wasn't ready to have sex really because I was so frigidy and I was nervous about being penetrated. He tried to penetrate me, but I was so nervous about it because during that time I was young and I was rushing and I was trying to be older than what I was. But at that time, I was not ready for sex. So, but I liked oral sex. I liked having my pussy eaten. I'm gonna keep it real and say it. I love to have my pussy eaten. I love when the guys doing oral sex on me. I love the feeling, and I'll be honest, I orgasm from oral sex more than regular sex. And I heard that that's the case for most women. But I'm definitely is like that. Okay, so he was doing oral sex. We was doing a little sex thing. And then after a while, he started being distant and stopped calling me much. But I was like, I should know better. I mean, I'm 14. I'm still in high school. He's 28 years old, a nurse, and he had a son. So I was like, I should know that he was not serious about me. He only wanted sex from me. I was a young girl. I would say I was a young girl that he was just using. I should know better. I was young, foolish, naive. I don't want to call myself dumb, but I was dumb too. Okay, I will say it. I was dumb. Because I got mad that he slacked up on calling me and wasn't saying me much. So one day, I had my cousin over. My female cousin. She spent the night with me. And one day I was fussing at her and I got so mad, so I told her, let's go to his house. So I found some rocks outside and I told her that we should throw rocks at his car. I was so crazy and foolish. I don't know why I thought about that, but I told my cousin, let's grab these rocks and throw these rocks at his vehicle. So we did. Me and my cousin threw the rocks at his car, and then we got a little scared and start running and walking. And we was laughing. I was laughing, and I thought that it was so fun. I thought that it was hilarious and so funny. I thought that I was getting back at him. I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. He not talking to me and saying me much, but I threw some rocks at his car. I scratched his car up a little bit, so I was happy and proud about it. But sooner or later, me and my cousin was just walking, and all of a suddenly he started driving up in his car after us. I was like, I didn't think he saw us. I was wondering, did he see us out the window doing it? Because I didn't think he saw us, but apparently he must saw something. He must saw us. He must heard and saw us because he started driving in his car real fast after us. And my cousin just totally got scared, ran, and she left me. She was scared and left me all alone. But I can't blame her because it was my mess. I got her involved in it, but really, it was my mess. Okay, so he got the car. I was trying to hide by a tree, and I was so scared. He got the car and was saying, "Don't you ever fucking touch my car again." I think he was saying something like, "I'm not playing with you. I get my friends. They're gonna come and deal with you. Don't you ever fucking touch my car again, and don't ever play with me again." I mean, he got the car and had a stick in his hand, and I was hiding behind the tree. I was so scared. I was like, "Oh my God, is it going to?" I was like, "Is it going to come over to me and hit me with the stick? Is it going to smack me in the face? Is it going to punch me or beat me with that stick in his hand?" I'm just so scared. I was hoping that he did not hit me and beat me. I was so scared. I was just behind that tree. I was shaking in my boots. I was shaking and so scared. But then he left. After he cussed me out and fussed at me, he left. I guess he figured he scared me, so he left. Which it did scare me. I was so scared and afraid. Afterwards, I was like, it was a sigh of relief. I was so happy that he did not hit me, smack, and punch me, or try to hit and beat me with that stick. I mean, he could mess me up. I'm 14. He's 28. He's a grown man. But I was so glad that I dodged that bullet. I was so glad. And after that, I met back up with my cousin. I found her and we met back up again. After that, I was like, I'm not doing that no more. I was like, I learned my lesson. But I was young. I was 14, young, and so foolish. After that, I say, I'm not doing that no more. Because that was too close. I could have got messed up. He could have beat me up real bad or killed me. But I was lucky he fussed me out and spared me. He didn't hurt me. So I was so lucky, and I learned my lesson. I said, I'm not doing that no more. I'm not doing that ever again. I just wanted to come to you all and talk about some of my crazy experiences. I want to tell you about some of the crazy chronicles and experiences and some crazy wild things that I did in my life as as um as when I'm young. I want to talk about some crazy experiences I did when I was young as a teenager, and I even was doing some crazy things as an adult. I got some more stories that I can share. I'll be back and share some more of these crazy stories. Okay, I'm Mikkel. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. And hit the notification bell. Each time I make a video, you'll be notified. My email is mckellbrown20 at gmail.com. And follow me on Instagram at mckellbrown0909. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace. I'm out.